Hello there, dear Libra. Today we are going to take a very close look at your personal astrological forecast for the entire month of April. What exactly is waiting for you, and what are the main events and key moments that will unfold for you throughout this whole month of April? So the very first house that we are going to be looking at together today is the house of the main highlights and significant events. What exactly is going to be for you in this upcoming month, the very most important thing of all for your life right now? The second house represents money, the third signifies roads and travel, the fourth is family, the fifth is love, and so on. When we reach the 10th house, it's absolutely essential to make a wish, because you will clearly see what it is, how it will unfold for you, when it will be realized, and whether you truly need it, right? So please don't forget to always make a wish when you are in the 10th house.
Alright, then let's get started. And now for Libra, what is going to be the absolute most important thing for all of you Libras throughout the entire month of April?
The most significant thing in April is that love will truly blossom for you. This isn't just any ordinary love, not at all. For many of you, a truly momentous, even destined encounter is about to unfold. This is far more than just a simple connection. It is a profound, direct karmic bond. An important meeting will reveal itself with a person who will quite swiftly and simply enter into your life. And it seems this is already very much on its way. For many, this special encounter is practically right at your doorstep. Anticipate love, anticipate that truly romantic kind of meeting, one that will completely transform your entire life. Yes, huge, significant changes are now entering your life. Let's go ahead and add one more card to see what other interesting things we might find here. Oh yes, this particular encounter will absolutely put you right back on your feet after some very difficult and serious hardships that you've endured. As I understand it, there were relationships here that have already ended, and you are now ready to look forward, ready to build a completely new life for yourself. Well then, let's take a look. April, Libra. So what is revealing itself in the house of money? In the house of money.
In the house of money, the topic unfolds when you will be taking control of events, right?
It will come to pass that the people who work alongside you will genuinely listen to what you have to say. Furthermore, from what I can perceive, you might well hold a rather significant and challenging position. Wouldn't you agree? Specifically, this could be a role within the realm of justice, or perhaps some kind of work that is closely tied to state or public financial matters. It's not just money that will come in here. Your work will be established. You'll be in control of this world. You'll be the leader this month, and people will listen to you. So the third house is about roads and travel. Perhaps you'll have to go somewhere. There are no other paths here, because your deep immersion in your work and activities will bring you a significant amount of pleasure this month. You will not only be involved in the work process, but you will also reap the fruits of your labor, right? This truly suggests that some of your most ambitious and daring expectations stemming from all your prior efforts are now truly poised to finally become a reality. What's more, as far as I can tell, is the middle of this very month, and everything is truly aligning perfectly for you right here at this moment. People will most certainly be there to offer you their invaluable assistance and full support. Here, Yetiway share specific theme of support will be built from other people who will bring a very favorable moment for you. Let's add more. What do we have here? Yes, of course, these are financial matters. Someone will have a planned relocation or a solution to a home-related issue, right? You might build a house for yourself or construct something that will later provide you with a safe haven. But as for actual travel, to say you'll be going anywhere in the near future, for me, April, it hasn't opened up yet. The fourth house. The fourth house is family. Family is precisely that period in your life when you'll be resolving various financial issues. And I can see that there will be quite a significant number of these questions, but it will be given to you to resolve them, specifically to you. It won't be a man who makes the decisions, it will be you specifically who decides, because the plans that you will be formulating, particularly those of a material nature, will all originate from you, and consequently you will not be asking anyone for anything at all. You will be interacting solely with yourself for the realization of your own specific plans. But do keep in mind that half of your ideas, it's possible, may carry an illusory nature. Perhaps you're trying to take on too much at once. You want to have this, that, and the other. But maybe you need to choose just one, or at most two, and then you'll find it much easier to achieve these goals. What exactly is in store for you in the 5th house? The 5th house is truly the domain of love for those who are hoping to find their other half but have not yet met them and are patiently waiting that perhaps the month of April will bring forth for you some exciting new encounters. Let's take a closer look now. And what is it that we observe? We are witnessing a series of events where you found yourself completely alone with absolutely no one in your immediate surroundings. But now there's the clear emergence of a person who has the potential to offer you a truly stable and secure position. You don't quite believe in relationships, do you? I see that Libras are more immersed in their work, in their own activities, and perhaps you pass by people who would like to get to know you. But I see that a meeting will happen here, and it will occur precisely when you are busy with the work that you love. So, and based on these very tangible practical matters, you will experience an unexpected meeting, an encounter with a person who could prove to be a truly, truly valuable ally for you. Just look, the gentleman who is approaching you right now, he is already precisely ready for a committed relationship. This person is literally standing at your doorstep. Very well then, perhaps our entire narrative in the 1st house revolves around him, because the 1st house precisely reveals the overall tendency of the entire spread, indicating what exactly is meant to unfold here. And since in the 1st house we find the presence of love and a romantic encounter, then naturally you can see that this particular person has manifested themselves here. Excellent. All right, so the 6th house, it represents your body, your physical form, and your overall well-being. How will it be faring for you this coming month then? What exactly will be happening in April? You might have some chronic condition that could flare up. Yes, I see that the situation here won't just worsen out of nowhere. This could be influenced by some stress or serious worries, but your worries might be more imagined, psychological in nature. And the more you continue to dwell on this subject, the more your physical body will inevitably react. Therefore, you must cast aside your useless worries and shift your focus to something positive. And then there is a good chance your body will react in a different way. However, if you continuously think about the negative, then old ailments may well begin to manifest themselves. So what we're discussing here is specifically some kind of chronic illness that could potentially react to you in precisely this particular way. Pause. All right, then let's proceed and take a closer look at what comes next. Pause. The 7th house, it typically signifies contracts, various official documents, and all sorts of agreements or understandings. Pause. Now let's examine what exactly is waiting for you here. For Libras, the theme of broken agreements is now coming to light. A moment will occur where you were meant to form a relationship with someone, specifically one connected to your professional dealings. But from what I can see, a deception has taken place here. And so in April, you will part ways with these individuals. It might not be just one person. It could very well be several people. Yes, your paths will diverge from theirs. And this is actually quite favorable for you, because even though you will be pursued by a moment of disappointment, feeling that things didn't quite turn out exactly as you would have wished them to, despite all of that, your overall prognosis, it is truly very good, isn't it? I see that whatever you desire will be conceived in your mind and then brought into reality. The 8th house is traditionally known as the house of losses and deprivations. So what could you lose or what could disappear from your life? You will not experience any losses, however, you are going to have a temporary parting with someone. For you, a man is a friend, a lover, a person who truly has deep feelings for you, someone you've been able to communicate with for a very long time, and you won't be truly separating, but merely in different places for a time, because this person might need to travel for work. Yes, we see his departure and your expectations, but when this individual eventually returns, it will bring you such immense joy. And he will return quite quickly. You have no losses here, and that is very good news. All right, then the ninth house. The ninth house represents some of your personal plans that you have conceived in your mind, but haven't even begun to think about putting into action yet. These are some of your small, cherished hopes that you hold very deep within the confines of your soul.
Well, what exactly do we have here?
Many people often consider the idea of starting their own business when they wish to accumulate funds and then invest them somewhere. But it seems to you that you are unable to accomplish this, that the necessary resources and the opportune moment haven't arrived yet. Yes, that is indeed correct. For the time being, you are not entirely prepared for it. You'll have to wait for a little bit of time, and then we'll see what kind of opportunity we have to really delve into this topic. Absolutely, there's a chance. Here, we'll have the assistance of those individuals who are very strong and those who possess authority and provide some support. And under this condition, your plan, which you haven't even dared to implement yet, will unfold for you very favorably. But in terms of time frames, I see that this may take 9 months or 10, but no less. Well, the 10th house is the fulfillment of a wish. So Libra, what can you envision for yourself here? Go ahead and wish for anything you want. Yes, everything you wish to receive in April. We'll see how much of it unfolds for you. So the very first card that has appeared for you is the World card. Without a shadow of a doubt, your heartfelt wish is absolutely going to be fulfilled. It's as if the entire universe itself is already proclaiming, shouting out loud that yes, your deepest desire isn't just about to come true, but it's already rushing towards you, eager to reveal itself in its fullest, most magnificent glory. Just look at these wonderful, truly promising cards. This wish won't just simply come true for you, but it will draw behind it a whole sequence of wonderful events in which you will be deeply involved, as if you are truly at a grand celebration. Isn't that so? For many, this truly can be a celebration, but for others, it's more a state of mind. Because what you've envisioned most likely was conceived quite some time ago, right? And now in April, you can finally realize that hope you've been waiting for such a very long time. Excellent. The 11th house represents your friends or people who are very close to you, who can help you out with something to create that protection for you that you would like to have, that you are lacking.
Let's take a look at it.
So, you have certain problems that you're carrying and you keep carrying them, trying to deal with them all on your own. Yes, trying to push through, but you realize that it's very difficult for you. But there's a certain person present right there near you. This is a woman we're discussing, a woman who could also perhaps occupy a significant position in society and not merely be a friend, but also quite possibly introduce another influential individual who could be instrumental. In other words, this is a person who possesses valuable connections. And this person and these connections will help you resolve a long-standing pressing issue that you've been carrying for a very long time. And this entire matter will fully play out for you in the month of April. Well, the 12th house. The 12th house represents your enemies or perhaps some adversaries who could potentially create certain obstacles for you, or it might be some negative program or influence that could be holding you back. Let's take a closer look and see what exactly is being revealed here.
However, you have no enemies, Libra.
For you, this month, it is completely open. You will be riding high. You will be in constant motion. The meetings that will open up for you here will unfold under the patronage of people who hold a very important position in society. And since your zodiac sign is Libra, the final cards also reveal Libra. And this suggests that you will also be providing help to someone. You will also not merely be giving it, but it will truly come from your soul. A moment will come when you are to encounter people who will be in need of precisely your guidance, or perhaps some of your specific efforts.
And from you, they will, of course, receive assistance.
All right then, Libra, a truly excellent forecast. I'm delighted that everything is working out so well for you. I wish you much love, peace, kindness, and harmony.
Until next time.